And we are back, joined with the immaculate ChronoJJ for another game of Age Mythology, the Titans action, spawning in the left side of the map in the blue color, playing as Ra. From the DoD clan is Fox, his opponent today, in the red color, playing as Loki. From the UCA clan, it's Matreiuss. The map is Arctic Craters. It's currently 1-0 for Matreiuss in this best of 5 series for the Bill Gregg Open. Round of 16. We've said it last game, we're going to say it this game. The winner of this series gets to go on to the round of 8, double elimination, and get some money. What's up with this map? This is a little bit different. We haven't seen many of these ones here. Talk us through it, Chrono.
Yeah, Arctic Crater is one of the 7 new maps that's in the map pool for these games. You get one of the 7 new maps is in each best of 5, and this is the new one for this series. Arctic Craters. You start in a little crater at the bottom of at the bottom, and then every town center spawns in a little crater. You get 2 starting gold mines, which tend to be pretty far forward as far as starting gold mines. Well, not really forward, but kind of far away from your town center. And then the wood cannot spawn in your crater, so it can be a bit of an aggressive map. You also get the attacker's advantage because of the hill elevation bonus, which does exist in Age of Mythology, but normally is never seen because the hills aren't high enough on all the standard maps. But these hills, you stand at the top with a ranged unit, you'll get a bonus against a unit on the bottom of the hill.
It's very, very exciting. I've seen a couple of games on this map so far, and in my mind, the best gods here have got to be the Norse gods who have access to Forest Fire. Because if you cast Forest Fire on one of these back trees here, it makes life very easy to wood starve. And most civilizations need wood, but Egyptian can get away without a lot of it, so maybe that's why we're seeing the Loki here from Matreiuss.
Yeah, and I was gonna say that I was going into the series thinking that we'll see Poseidon versus Egyptian over and over and over again, and after 2 games, we haven't seen it. It's Loki, and just like I said the first game, I never really seen Matreiuss play Egyptian. I don't know if I've ever really seen him play Loki.
He was a Loki main. This is what I've been told.
Was he?
Before the Poseidon, he was a Loki main, so...
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's the history lesson for ChronoJJ. I mean, he's been around forever, but he doesn't remember it. That's what happens in old age.
No, I sure don't.
Yes, shall we look at the relics? Why not? Got some Guy's Book of Knowledge. Hard as Folly. There's some good ones so far. Grugnir, Odin's Spear. Oh, I like that one for Egyptian. Got those spearmen, a little bit of a buff. Nose of the Sphinx is a huge relic for both players, but often underutilized and underrespected. Harmonia's Necklace is here. That one will be really nice. And we've already got Fox with the Blue Crystal Shard, one of the most useless relics in the game now, we've decided, even though there's a couple of bonuses here and there. But
yeah, modern sabermetrics is determined that this relic is almost useless because of the way it works with animations. It basically does a 0% increase. Modern day kids and their technical abilities to solve these problems.
There's some situations where it becomes more like a 20% increase. Very few, but I'm pretty sure it works like that if you have pickaxe with Egyptian, right? The crazy boost. So it's
sure about that? Oh, we'll have to.
There is one, I can't remember exactly which one it is, but there is a situation where the effective boost is close to 20%. And getting the 2nd tier of upgrades or the 3rd tier of upgrades, one of the two, I'm not sure which one it is, only gives like an extra 3% or something ridiculously small. Anyways, we've got 470 coming through.
Thinking at the so what is Fox's Ra again?
Yeah.
Which I find a little unusual. Normally he plays Isis, and with the way this map is configured, I'd think Isis would maybe be than Ra, but it's hard to say with as few games as we've seen on these maps.
Yeah, I mean, it's all interesting, and I mean, Ra's a very defensive god, and you do have those 2 gold mines to start with.
You do. They can be pressured. I mean,
Yeah, we are seeing a very early second town center here for Fox, going for that 2 town center style, and it has advanced for Patar. We've got Forcetti for Matreiuss, who's going to be building out Hussar and raiding cavalry. This is not something we see very often, but I guess he's anticipating Axemen from Fox, which is very clever of him indeed, because that is what is going to be coming through with the barracks coming up from Fox.
yeah, he does know about this town center because he's got the spy on the Pharaoh, so it's no surprise. It also isn't really a surprise anyway. It's what Ra does. Build town centers early.
Yeah, and there is no real way for Loki specifically. The other Norse gods have some way to do it, but there's no real way to stop this town center from coming up. Shifting Sands is way too strong in the early game to put those pressures on as the policeman drives flying past my car. That could be you, Chrono.
Not me.
Yeah, because you can just Shifting Sands the army that comes in onto your villages into your town center and finish the town center up very easily. But Matreiuss is making a little bit of pressure onto this hunt here.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it ended up being worth it for him. Well, maybe a bit. He killed 1 villain, lost an Ulsark and a troll.
Yeah. It's actually, I mean, he needs the favor, right? You need that 10 favor, and he's got it now. So that's kind of why he just kill some.
He could kill some caribou instead, and he's got another Ulsark just running right in and down.
Ouch, ouch, ouch. What's he doing here? He's just getting the scouting information he already has? No, just wants to... he wants him to die with his brother.
I guess so. Stay together, even in the afterlife.
Yes. We've got Matreiuss chucking up his second town center, still building those raiding cavalry. There's the Axeman from Fox, which he disparate ticked. But Ra can just go spears Axeman here, and he should be totally fine. Which it looks like Fox is actually doing right now. He's got them queued up. He's got Hunt for Days as well, so he's should be okay for a little bit here.
One hearse you're building a town center. We'll see how long it takes to.
90 seconds.
And trying to put that wall up in the middle. Nope.
It's going to be shut down. The Egyptian army is going on the aggressive now. There's not a lot of places that he can attack at this point. He needs to find the hunt, which is gathering from Polar Bear at this point, and Fox does not have the map scouted at all, so he's going to have no clue where to go with this army. So it's all going to be luck, and he's going the wrong way.
It's very dangerous as Egyptian to come this far forward because of how slow your units are. You can get surrounded very easily.
Yeah.
The faster Loki units, who somehow Matreiuss does not yet have Hall of Thane because he's making this second town center. Like I was gonna say, normally you would just have your Loki stay in one town center and get in Hall of Thane, and then kind of aging up kind of quickly. And,
I don't mind the
that's
2 town centers here from Matreiuss, just because it's a 2 gold mine map, 2 medium gold mine map. Going 2 town centers means you're going to be advancing to the heroic age a little bit later. And you don't really need that flaming weapons until Fox needs to leave his base, and I feel like it's probably the case here that Matreiuss is going to be able to get a nice flaming weapons attack with a lot of units when he's when Fox needs that second gold mine.
I think by then though, it's too late to get much use out of your flaming weapons.
There's the Shifting Sands.
Ooh, that's a nice shift.
How did he know it was there? How did he find it? Because he must have been scouting with a scamming or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gotta hurt, especially because he just got that second town center up as well. But he is building dwarves,
yeah.
So it's okay.
The 3-minute built sound center with 1 hearse here. You almost might as well not even. I mean, by the time you build it, I mean, it just takes so long. This isn't a good opening for Matreiuss so far. I would have preferred just to see him do the more standard one town center into heroic, because even killing that, I mean, he definitely would have been able to kill like that town center with the good flaming weapons push, and that's almost that's still good value.
That's also true, given that the Arctic crater here makes it really. I mean, there's no resources around it. It makes it really difficult to defend with buildings and such. You have to do it all by yourself, and yeah. But defended that push half decently. Can start grabbing these boars. That's still an axeman over here, but that one should be picked off fairly soon. Got medium raiders has come through for Matreiuss, and third town center coming up now for Fox. Will be up instantly because of how many villages in the fair are here.
Yeah, I'd say it's not looking good for the Loki here, just based on how the early game went. You can't keep up with a raw boom as like a Loki. You have to just do the one. In my opinion, you have to do the one town center flaming weapons push, because if you don't do that, you can't keep up, and that's kind of why you go Loki anyway, is for flaming weapons myth unit push.
Yeah, we're gonna see rain coming in now for Fox at 11 minutes, and he's building his armory up as well, but his economy is going to be skyrocketing right now, and he should be able to jump to the mythic age and have Son of Osiris out and mummies out before or as Bragi comes through for Matreiuss here. So it's going to be a difficult. It's going to be as Chrono says, it's going to be a difficult one for him to pull out. But flaming weapons is a strong god power, so we'll see if it's gonna be his game to win, or Matreiuss or Fox's game to lose here.
He's just too slow. I mean, at this point, he could use flaming weapons to like stop one gold mine, but all Fox just needs to do is then just fall back while flaming weapons is going on, and then just Matreiuss can't. At this point, there's no way that he would be able to block all of the gold mines.
Yeah. We've got Masons coming through as well, so that's going to make it difficult for Matreiuss to like destroy a town center. Got Hathor coming through. Matreiuss has gone through Bragi himself. He's got Urso ready to grab a third town center. So he's maybe not going for this flaming weapons attack. Only sitting. Well, he's got 115 pop, so it's a decent army he's got. But maybe he's thinking about the long game, going for that Norse late game. That we've talked about so much with my favorite Ballister Fire Giant combo, unbeatable.
Well, if you can get there.
That's exactly if you can get there.
Yeah, if you can get there. But yeah, I see with the way that one gold mine was placed on Fox's base, the top one, like Matreiuss could have pressured that pretty heavily.
Yeah, I just imagine a Heimdall here, and it would be very difficult to defend that. But
well, I even just even more so from just like the standard one town center past heroic, and then wall off the bottom gold. You know, send your couple of Mercier forward or Osiris, wall the bottom one off, and then sit on the top here. Oh.
Yeah, the flaming weapons came down at 13 minutes and 15 seconds into the game, and he was attacking before he hit heroic age there and lost so many units before the flaming weapons, and the fight just went so well for Fox after then, just able to defend that one off with the flaming weapons. And this is really bad now for Matreiuss. He's going to be trying to build up those battle boar. He's got a 91 favor in the bank, but Fox is going to be building out chariot archers now. He's going to have pharaoh, priest, everything to defend against all those battle balls that come out. And right now, the only real way for Matreiuss to win is a gold star, and I'm not feeling like that's going to be a possibility right now, even if he gets out like 5 battle ball.
What's funny is Fox just now scouted his gold mine below his base. Like he's walking past it, even though he has it scouted, because he didn't realize it was there. Oh, here comes. Woo.
Get the nice Locust Swarm. But Matreiuss is on that bottom gold mine with the raiding cavalry and the battle balls. That's going to be a little bit of economic damage to Fox as well. But it's only 5 villages and a market here, so Not going to be the most damage you can hope for. Mudbrick coming in as well for Fox, so his buildings are just going to be even more tanky. It's going to be so hard for Matreiuss to destroy anything at this point. The third town center is coming up for Matreiuss. He loves the one Hersa building town centers, don't you reckon?
He does again. That's so weird. Yeah, Fox still hasn't noticed that gold mine right below his base. That's kind of funny. Doesn't even really matter.
Yeah, it's a difficult one for wait, Fox does see it. What are you talking about?
Well, he sees it, but he doesn't.
Yeah, he doesn't want to be on it.
Because he scouted it when he went to that bottom gold mine, and that's when he found out that it existed. I don't think he actually noticed it yet.
That's okay. He doesn't need it. He's in the middle of the map with all his army. Completely happy with that gold mine. He thinks his ISIS checking up a monument to the soldiers. Trying to godplow block.
Yeah, you really. And that again, that town, like 3-minute built town center there, it's just ridiculous. One terrorist tier on it.
Yeah, it's a tough one. We've got Fox moving in now, pushes off the home gold mine of Matreiuss. He's still got his bottom gold mine that he's grabbed there and from, and he's going to move up to that top one, spread out his villagers nicely.
Hey, check out Matreiuss's ecotechs.
Oh. Yeah, hate to see it. No pickaxe.
They don't exist.
No hand axe. He is taking the saying that Loki need not worry about economy quite a little bit too literally, I think. It's a little bit important to get at least something going for yourself.
He's got a little bit of a battle board push on this town center at the top, but with fortified town center, masons, and sun-dried brick, it's not going to go any.
Yeah, it's these battle board do a lot of damage, but they don't take a lot of damage, so they would take it down eventually, but it just takes so long, and Fox can just react to it.
Yeah, a few mercenaries defends that. Yeah, as a Ra, you should, against Loki, you really shouldn't be in a position at this point in the game where you're happily mining in the very middle of the map. If you are, that means you are probably going to win.
Yeah, well, we're going for the push now. Heavy Raiders comes up for Matreiuss 17 minutes into the game. Battle Ball coming in from the back. These Priest and Pastustos in the back of the army are really doing some work with the Ursa, trying to take him down. Ferris just empowering at this point. A little bit of an odd choice. Now all the reinforcements from Fox coming in from the Chariot Archers, and it's looking like Matreiuss army is going to have to get out of there. You're not able to do the damage you wanted. A bit too defensive of a position there for Fox.
Yeah, just not. I mean, Fox won that fight with having half of his army gone.
Yeah, it's just the choke point. The issue with Norse's army is you want to fight in an open position where you can spread your army out and attack from multiple angles so that they aren't bumping into each other when they're fighting, which happens all too often. And there's the Osiris from Fox. This spells game over for any Loki player just because there's no answer to that Son of Osiris until you have Ballista. Also the mummies come out and they just one-hit your beautiful battle ball, which is it's tough to see, but it's what happens.
Yeah, so we'll probably just have this death push right into the middle of Matreiuss's base. He's already got a catapult queued up in the siege workshop. Matreiuss is just so far behind. He just kind of never really kind of tried to do too much, and then in the end just did too little.
I mean, he's got the market up. He's going to be trying to get to the Mythic Age here. I wonder if Nidhogg will do anything, though, because Son of Osiris is just going to tear him out of the sky with his Staff of Lightning.
Yeah.
And he's also got to keep his town centers alive to get there as well. Going through hell. Fortified town centers coming in. Siege Tower here to bash away, but Matreiuss is off somewhere else trying to disrupt the trade routes with these raiders. Gonna get something here. These capital caravans getting 57 gold, so losing them is gonna hurt a little bit. They're just trying to repair this wall just a little bit too slow. It's gonna go down.
Yeah, but Sock's putting up 4 towers right outside Matreiuss' crater, and now he's waiting. He's actually popped before he can get these catapults out. He needs to lose a few units.
It's an issue with auto queue. Got auto queue. Even anything queued up, you can't even delete your units because the units that'll pop out are going to be the ones in your big doll. So you have to cancel those units to get them out. Oh, huge raid onto the gold mine of Fox in the bottom here. 7 raiders is going to pick these guys off nicely. They're very scared of the rhinos. It's going to take a while, and Fox is not reacting to this at all. It's actually just going to be more. Yeah, I'm just going to lose all these villages. Huge win there for Matreiuss, but is it gonna matter?
Yeah, just what does it matter? He's just too far behind.
And now the movement's coming in. We've got villagers running in, going to try and help with this town center. And we've got the siege tower taking it down. Nidhogg gets cast on top of this army, but there are 9 priests and a son of Osiris here. This Nidhogg, its life was short, but it's he's gonna have to get run straight away. Already lost 800 HP.
That poor dude shows up just to retreat.
Absolutely brutal. Town center goes down, Nidhogg goes down, Fire Giant getting taken out, Battle Ball taken out as well, Son of Osiris doing ridiculous amounts of damage. And the mummy there uses his special to take out that Fire Giant, and that's 160 to 93 population. Absolutely brutal right now.
I think it's over.
It may be over. You may be correct. And Matreiuss is making a move forward to some more gold mines. Thinks he's got something in store. And he's also sending Fire Giant to his death. Oh, the Fire Giant manages to pick off the mummy before the special attack comes out. That is one thing that Loki does have over Ra, is if he can pick off the Son of Osiris. These Fire Giants, they hang around for quite a while if you can pick off the mummies before the fights happen. But he steals some real damage and Matreiuss taps out. GG.
GG. Just seemed a little lost as Loki here.
Yeah, he had some ideas, and unfortunately, it just did not work out for him. I think
Too many ideas.
Yeah, I think maybe if he had built this town center a little bit quicker, he could have got to the heroic gauge a little bit faster. But because he didn't, it took, like you said, 3 minutes to get it up. The heroic gauge of Fox going 3 town centers. The heroic gauge of Fox getting to the heroic gauge at the same time as Bragi came in. It's just not what you want to be doing. Leveling the series.
The Vil count says everything on the graph.
Civilian unit count, indeed. Look at that. Disgusting. I mean, this is what you expect to see in the Ra Loki matchup, but the all resource total just before the 1 minute before the heroic age, it just starts to skyrocket for Fox here, and just can't catch up when you're down 1,000 or 10,000 resources.
No, and then usually you see the Ra ahead in Eco, but then you also see the big push in very early heroic age by the Loki on a gold mine, and we just never saw that big push.
Yeah.
It just never came.
Well, he went for it, but I think he went for a bit early, and he didn't have the best surface area to fight there. He lost some units before he cast flaming weapons, which is the worst, and Fox his army, the Spearman Axeman army, if you can get your units attacking the right Loki units, it's like the flaming weapons doesn't even matter.
It does some work if you can if you can get them set up.
Anyways, I think it's time to move on to game number 3.
Yeah, give me just a sec.